Where you going? Every once in a while, I like to go to Value Village, and I like old shoes, and I collect old Nikes and stuff. And I found this pair of shoes. My phone was almost dead, so I didn't really have a chance to Google what they were. But I love the sole. These are like the wafer sole for Nikes, but they're called Spot Built Patent Pending. And then in the sole it says Nike International, or not in the sole, in the shoe it says Nike International. Now I love old shoes and I love old Nikes, and and I really do enjoy collecting these, but I don't know anything about these particular shoes. I'm not like an aficionado or anything like that. I just like the look of old shoes and different things like that. I don't think I'm going to clean these up. I think I'm just going to leave them as is. It's kind of like a collector piece on my shelf or something. But I need to find out what Nike International is all about, because to me these seem very interesting. Anyways, as I was going through Value Village, it was 50% off today if you have a card or whatever. I found this. This is a hat that I made, and I made this about 8-9 years ago, and I was selling these in a few stores in Vancouver. I still have a bunch of the hats left. Not a lot, maybe like 30, and they're up on Etsy and stuff like that. But this is, I think, a testament to how well it has held up. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. So this is denim, and this piece here is cut on the bias. This piece is not cut on the bias. And cut on the bias is that you cut it on the diagonal when you lay out the pattern so that it wraps nicely. And it was a mistake that I had made, but like this is one of the first things that I have ever produced. This piece, the flap on the front, is cut on the bias. I think that's kind of a mistake that I made. I think I don't know. It might have held up to stretching a bit more. As you can see, this looks all right, but this kind of doesn't look like it stretched very nicely. But that's 10 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years after having done this for the first time. I sold these for $45 wholesale, and they were retail at $89 and $129. I had leather ones also. This is fake fur denim top stitched with man. I don't know if the person wore it very often, but to me it doesn't. Oh no. It doesn't look brand new, but it looks new. The quilting. Maybe they had. I don't know. It looks. I don't know how much someone would have used this, or how much this person used this, but this denim definitely has been through the elements. This is like brand new denim. It wasn't weathered or anything like that. And when I sold them, I didn't want clips on the top because I wanted people to I wanted it more as like an art piece when you wear it, not to be like worn every day, I guess. That was my intention. I am very happy I found this at Value Village. To me, it just seems as though they kept it or held on to it for quite a while, and then they were thinking to themselves, hey, you know what, I don't need this anymore, I'll donate it. And I think when people donate clothes, it means that they feel that there is still some use in the piece. I bought it because I'm going to keep it around, because I have a brand new one, basically the same, and I have this one. The only flaw that from wearing it is this here. I guess I didn't stitch enough of this fabric so that it wouldn't come out, but it's even hidden from behind the fur. I'm very happy I found this. One day I was walking along Broadway in Granville Street in Vancouver, and I saw somebody wearing a hat that I had made, and it was just, I don't know, it's kind of a floppy hat, and I didn't intend it to be so floppy. Like I said, it was my first product that I have ever produced. And then I go to the person and I'm like, hey, where'd you get your hat? And they said, at the time, they were selling at El Cartel on Robson Street. And they said, oh, I got it at El Cartel. And then I said, oh, I made that hat. And I doubt that they believed me. I think they went along with it. I look like how I always look. I look, I don't know, I'm not the most, or I'm not the best dressed person. I don't really care what people think. Obviously, my hair is crazy. Like, I've got a chipped tooth. I didn't have a chipped tooth at the time. I wear whatever I want. I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't know. I just do whatever I want to do. I don't really care what people think about me. Because it's none of my business, truthfully. That's what I truthfully believe. So anyways, I doubt that they believed me when I said that I made that hat. And yeah, but I did. And I was so happy that I saw somebody wearing a hat that I had made. At the time, I don't think I had a camera on my phone. I would have totally taken a picture with them. Just because it's someone who believed in what I was making and they bought it. And someone else believed in what I was making and they bought the product. Not that they bought it, but they bought the product. Yeah, this to me, it looks, the top stitch, if it was brand new top stitch, it would look as though it was meant to be distressed, which is a testament to, I believe, to my ability to make something, to manufacture something. And I cut this, I patterned this, and I did everything myself. The only thing I didn't do was make the actual material, and I did not sew this insulated, this batting. That's the only thing I didn't do, which is fine. You can buy this stuff. Oh, and then there's that flaw there. 2 little flaws and a couple stray threads, which is no big deal. I'm so stoked about this. I'm very happy I found this. It cost me $5.99 and it was 50% off, so it cost me $3 roughly. Yeah, $3 to buy back a hat that someone else had bought from me, which I think is so rad. I think that's so cool. I could only imagine what it would feel like to have a humongous clothing line across Canada and across the United States, even globally, and to see people wearing your clothes. That would be, oh man, that would be so cool. But I don't know, finding this in a used store to me is awesome. Anyways, yeah, and then today what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean up today. Might go snowboarding. I'm gonna go see a movie with my sister, her fiance, and their friends. And yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Bambi. Bambi! Bambi, come here! Bino! Bams! When it's just me and him, he almost never listens to me. It's crazy. Okay,